what I did first to start with the transition, because honestly the first part is always the scariest and the most important. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you've been following this series, in my last video I shared how I realized I had a transferable skills from my nursing job, and even though I didn't have a tech background. So in this video I'm going to tell you what I did first to start with the transition, because honestly the first part is always the scariest and the most important. No tech degree, no fancy certification, no experience, but just 21 years of nursing and a drive to make a change. So what did I do first? It's not what you think, but yes, you can do it too. So before I learned something new, I had to shift how I saw myself. I wasn't just a nurse, but I was someone with a valuable experience who can learn and grow. I started to look at work and life through a new lens, and what was I doing every day that had industry value. So when I managed my patients, attend their meetings, draw up their care plan, that was operations. When I trained new staff, that was onboarding. And when I solved patients' crisis, that was support. So once I changed my mindset and I realized that I didn't have to start from scratch, just to reframe my mind and what I already knew. So the next thing I did was to spend time researching tech roles that didn't require coding. I didn't want to become a developer, so I wanted something that felt familiar, something that aligned with what I was going to become. Here are some of the roles that I discovered while I was researching. Roles like business analysis, project management, product owner roles, scrum mastery, operations assistant. So you can actually do your research as well. These are some of the tech roles that didn't require any coding. These roles rely heavily on communication, documentation, empathy, and time management. Sounds familiar? I'm sure that's what you're already doing where you are. Then I got strategic and I created a learning plan, and I was doing like an hour and a half, for 4 days of focused learning. And here's what I did. I made a list of roles that I was interested in, and I looked at like 10 job descriptions for each roles, and I highlighted the skills that showed up repeatedly, and then I Googled how to learn those skills for free. Before I started my BA training, I started to research as well to understand how to learn these skills. So I use Coursera for free courses and LinkedIn Learning. I just used a free trial, I didn't pay for it. And the YouTube for real life scenario I walked through. What else did I use? Google Docs just to track my learning, and I didn't overthink it. I was just consistent 4 days a week when the kids had gone to bed. So if you've got children, you can still do it. One of the best things that I did during my transition period was for me to join online tech community. It was really helpful because there were people who are obviously the same journey as you. And even though at first I felt awkward and I didn't understand the lingo, I just stayed quiet and focused, and I was taking notes. And when I gained my confidence, I started to ask questions, and I would engage a bit more and reach out to people in the groups and ask questions, that kind of thing. And I started to feel like I was part of the group. And yes, that's one of the things I did. Now, I'll be honest, it wasn't always easy. Some days I felt overwhelmed, but I reminded myself that it's not about learning everything. It's about moving forward. I celebrated any small wins, like finishing my modules, understanding a new concept, learning, a tool like Trello or Slack, that sort of thing, as little as it was. So the biggest shift for me really was when I stopped waiting for someone to approve my transition. I gave myself permission to explore, like I said earlier. When I stopped saying I'm trying to get into tech and started to say I'm pivoting into tech, those words changed my confidence. So you need to find your one as well. I'm not sure where to begin or what direction to take. I do offer one-to-one consultation to help, anyone in any type of career. It doesn't have to be a healthcare, to discover and explore their options and identify any transferable skills and build their confidence. So you'll find my booking link below. If you find this video very helpful, please like, share and subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section about what you find helpful, and let me know where you are in your journey. And part 3 of this video will be talking about how I landed in interviews, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.